So welcome to Rita. She's only a couple of years old. She's our VW T6.1 transporter, Highline. It's got some nice fancy little gadgets and that. We're trying to just document everything, mainly for like us and memories and Seb, but also for you guys as well, because we're new to the whole scene. Everything is like brand new to us. We actually hadn't even hired a camper van before getting Rita, and this is her name, Rita, 2 years old. She was born December 2023, so she's just under 2 actually. We wanted grey, long wheelbase and still within warranty with hardly any mileage on it, and this suited as a base van all of our needs. So we got that. Then we went to EG Motors in Weedon, just near Daventry and just in between Daventry and Northampton. And we got the conversion done. They actually sourced this base vehicle and also did the full conversion for us. And what we wanted off-grid, and we also wanted it to look exactly how we wanted. And there's numerous different types of kitchen fits and everything out there. And a lot of them we loved, but the majority we just didn't like at all. It didn't fit what we wanted our van to be. If we're going to be spending this amount of money on there, we didn't want that. So when we saw EG Motors and we saw what they could do and what they could deliver, we absolutely went balls deep in it. We went for it, and we couldn't be more impressed with it. Now, I'm doing a lot of TikToks and little YouTube shorts and a few videos about Rita at the moment, because we love getting out hiking. We love just getting out camping and doing things as a family, even with the 2 French bulldogs. And a lot of you have been asking, 1, about the map, which you can see there, but 2, also about the kitchen and the layout that we've got here in our transporter van. Remember, it's a long wheelbase, so short wheelbase, you are going to get about that much less of a room. And I'll also explain why we made these choices in the type of the kitchen that we wanted as well. We do have a 210 amp hour leisure battery. We do also have diesel heater. We have the water, we have obviously all the lights, we have the pop top as well, we have the captain seats in the front. So again, this is like our ultimate build, and we thought, if we're going to do it, let's just freaking do it. Even down to these blinds, we wanted blinds over curtains, and that was just something that we knew that if we didn't get blinds then and we got curtains, we know in the future we would have wanted curtains. So let me take you around the kitchen, and we're going to do an outside tour on another video, but there's a big storm coming in, so I'm not going to be able to do the outside tour today. So I'm going to take you around the kitchen and what we've done also to try and stop the freaking rattles. Okay, now we can see a couple of things here. We have the under counter LED lights. We like the clean look. Yeah, if it gets dirty, you can just wash it. Like, it's not the end of the world. We obviously have the blinds up here and also the window that opens here. So we love these lights, and these are controlled by the SavvyVan control panel, which we'll show you in a mo. So in here we do have a good size fridge. And you can see everything. I think these are like standard. They're slow closing and then click to lock in place. I will say about this van, there is tons and tons of space in here. We've still got slightly empty cupboards in places, and we've got 3 levels of storage over there, which I'll show you in a mo. But here as well, what we've done here is actually put a line in under each, or on top of the shelves, and that just stops the small little rattles. It doesn't like stop absolutely everything, but it does stop most of it. I mean, one of the rattles I had the other day on the trip to Norfolk, if you've seen the video, was just this can of beans just there, and that was rattling around up in the top cupboard. But again, yeah, absolutely fantastic, and loads of storage. Now this one here, we purposely can't open fully at the moment, not because of the build, but because I've done something. And that's because here, what I've done with the bed is I've slightly pulled it forward, the seats, and then just so we can fit the table and chairs and the duvet mattress all in the back behind there. So in this cupboard here, we do have our inverter there. It's inverted 1200, the pure sine wave from Victron. I think that's the standard. Most people have Victron stuff. It is all kitted out in the back as well with all Victron. And here we have, it was an additional extra, but I just needed it. This is the SavvyVan control panel, and I'll show you what this does. So this control panel controls all of the lights, Also has our water tank capacity and remaining in there as well, so we can see as a visual. It also starts the water pump, and it also starts the fridge as well. It also shows you how much is left in your leisure batteries on what you're running with at the moment. So if we then go over to, that's our inverter on, our inverter off. With the inverter on, and then here is where we can put our 3-pin plugs, USBs, USB-Cs, and also on the top you do also have wireless charging as well. So we can turn that off and put that down. What the SavvyVan also does is shows you how level you are as well. So left is low, raised by 6 centimeters, and the rear is perfectly level. So it shows you that. So you just have those ramps that I'm sure everybody's got. I'm probably talking like an absolute noob, but again, this is all new to us. EG Motors, that's where it is, Bridge Street, Weedon, and there's all their contact information if you want to have a look. Now you can completely customize this panel if you want, but we just haven't, we've left it as is. Also on here we also have the heater, the diesel heater at the moment, which one runs from our main tank. I did forget to mention that our water tank is also 70 litres as well, which is more than enough for absolutely anyone and everyone. So here's what I briefly showed you earlier. Here is the gas hob and also the sink as well. So let's check that out. So here we have 2 gas hobs, and we've just got the gas tank obviously in the back. I'm probably telling you absolutely obvious stuff because it's the same as yours probably. And there is the sink, which actually needs a bit of a clean. Pop that down. Rarely use that because some of the campsites, or most of the campsites we go to, has a cleaning area anyway. Also up here you can see we have loads more storage. That is more beans. I buy loads of beans but actually don't eat loads of beans. And then over here also we have even more storage. The floor, we just went for this colour because we actually thought it would look nice with the actual kitchen drawers and cupboards and everything like that. And then here on the floor we actually have the mount for the table, which we actually haven't used yet, to be honest, because the weather's been so nice and we've just been using the table and chairs outside. And then here is the back of the van. We got obviously the colour coded embroidery on the seats and also the VW logo, and there you can see at the top there our seats, which we store in the back. And then one of our biggest reasons why not the biggest reasons, but just a massive reason, a massive selling point, was the map. Obviously we freaking love the map. It is so good. We absolutely love it. We're so happy with it. And the map really just set off and open everything up. Obviously when you're in here you have the pop top up anyway, and yeah, we just I think the map was like £200, but it's so worth it. You could even pin things on of where you've been, what you've seen, and when you're making memories and everything like that. So the bed is a rib bed as well, and we do have the Duvet mattress, double mattress, and I have I can't remember the make of the pop top one, but I just keep it up there all of the time. And that is pretty much it. That is our van so far. If you want any questions answering, or you've got some really good ideas, some cool ideas of actually what to put in the van and how to do things, just anything, you know. So absolute huge community that we're, you know, absolute balls deep in at the moment, which we absolutely love. We want to get out loads more, which we will. We're looking to go to Switzerland next year, Euro Camp next year, and maybe a Formula 1 race next year as well. So we've got lots of things to do. I always say to Catherine that by the time we get to 200,000 miles, bear in mind it's got 8,000 mile on the clock at the moment, imagine how many memories we would have made. It would be absolutely freaking incredible, and Seb's going to love it too, and also the dog. So that's the end of just this quick tour. Like I said, if you want any questions or anything answered, or if you've got any good pointers for me, please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment if you want to join this channel, and everyone that's already on it as well. We're up to 55,000 subscribers nearly, I think. I basically plan to do a video release every Sunday evening. That is my plan, and do that no matter what, even if it's a short one or it might be a long one. My last one was 26 minutes long, but I had about 7 hours of footage. So every Sunday, roughly around 7 p.m, that's it. All about vans, all about camping, all about hiking. If you're into all of that, then please follow along. Thank you.